The world woke up shaking, sirens, fear, and whispers spread fast. Ladies and gentlemen, people ask one scary question: did the United States of America really capture a certain president? If this is true, it could change the world forever, and no country is ready for what may come later. Ladies and gentlemen, or next. Before we actually begin, ladies and gentlemen, please take one moment or 1 second to like this video and subscribe. It really helps out to bring more clear news without fear or lies. According to His Excellency Donald Trump, he said that he was actually watching this reality show where they were actually capturing the president for Venezuela. He was actually watching it on TV like a TV show. This is what he said.
It was slightly busy, I would say. It was very dark all over, especially in Venezuela. The team did an incredible job. They rehearsed and practiced like nobody's ever seen. And I was told by real military people that there's no other country on earth that can do such a maneuver. If you would have seen what happened, I mean, I watched it literally like I was watching a television show. And if you would have seen the speed, the violence, they say that, the speed, the violence, they use that term. It was an amazing thing, an amazing job that these people did. There's nobody else could have done anything like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? Now let me tell you this story from the very start.
Mira, huevón, durísimo, chamo. Ya vas a ver un incendio, pero una vaina. Oye, ahí por algo está pasando. Verga, marico.
Late at night, reports began to flood social media and newsrooms. They claimed that U.S. forces has captured Venezuela's President Nicolás Maduro. For many people, this sounded unreal, like a movie. But the fear was real. Phones buzzed, families stayed awake, leaders watched closely. So why would the United States of America do something so serious? Is that a question? Okay, for years, the US government has accused Nicolás Maduro of running a country full of crime and pain. They say his rule caused hunger, fear, and suffering for millions of Venezuelans. Many families left their homes, working for days just to survive. The US also claims Maduro helped large drug groups send illegal drugs into other countries, including America. Because of these claims, ladies and gentlemen, US courts charged Maduro with major crimes long ago. Rewards were placed for information leading to his arrest. Sanctions were added. Pressure kept growing. Talks failed. Trust broke. Yes. Then, according to US officials, they acted. They say the mission was meant to stop crime, protect people, and bring justice. They claimed Maduro was taken so he could face trial under US law. To them, this was not about power, ladies and gentlemen, but about safety. But not everyone agrees. Yes, Venezuela's leaders call this an attack on their country. Yes, other nations want this could break international rules or law. Some fear this moment could lead to more fight or wars, more pain, and more loss across borders. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, the truth is still forming. News is changing fast. What we do know is this: when powerful nations move, the world feels it. History may look back at this day as a turning point. Yes, that is why understanding matters. Fear grows when people do not know the facts. Calm comes when we listen, learn, and stay aware. If you want clear updates without panic, support this channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing, ladies and gentlemen. Your support, keeps honest stories alive. The moral lesson, ladies and gentlemen, moments like this remind us how powerful stories can shape fear, anger, and belief before truth is fully known. Ladies and gentlemen, the first lesson is patience. Yes, not every loud claim is a fact, and not every breaking headline is complete. When emotions rise, clear thinking becomes more important than quicker reactions. A second lesson is respect for human life. Behind presidents, governments, and borders are ordinary people, families, children, and elders who suffer most when power is abused or conflict grow. Their safety should always matter more than pride or politics. Third, This story teaches responsibility. Powerful nations and leaders carry a duty to act within laws, fairness, and transparency because their choices can affect the entire world. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, there is a lesson for all of you as viewers. Stay informed, not inflamed. Seek reliable sources, question what you hear, and avoid spreading fear. A calmer, wiser public is harder to be manipulated and better prepared to protect peace, justice, and truth. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this video. As usual, don't forget to like, subscribe to stay informed always.